One of our brake lines busted the other day. We are 20 minutes away from any auto parts store and we thought that we were totally screwed until we realized that there's a bus that stops right outside our campground and only comes through here once a day to go into town and once a day to come back. So we're feeling extremely blessed. The bus didn't come on Sunday, so it's Monday today, which means we gotta get ready to go into town to get everything we need in order to get the brake line replaced on our truck. Life just keeps throwing curveballs. We have to get that fixed though because I have an interview to go to and I have to start work, so we gotta do what we gotta do. We just got done with our full day in town. We're so grateful to have this bus stop and a way to even get the parts that we needed. We went grocery shopping, got food, got coffee. We had to kill 5 hours. With us finally being back home, I am super grateful that everything worked out as well as it did. I feel like God is on our side even with all the struggle that we've been facing. There's still a way. Something that Zane said the other day whenever we were talking about how crazy it is that a bus stops directly at our RV park is that it's not hard for God to make a way. It's not hard for God to make a way for us to get the things that we need in order to be safe and secure in the life that we're living. First we went to Starbucks and got coffee, and then we went to the thrift store because I wanted to look and see if they had any pants that I would like more for work. They had a sale, it was Goodwill, so the green tags were like $2. I got these jeans for $2 and I think that they'll be more comfortable than the other pants. And then while we were there, since we had so much time to kill, we also got Zane another church shirt. This shirt was only like $2.99, so I feel like we scored. We didn't spend any more than like $5 at Goodwill. Goodwill has self-checkout now. Isn't that crazy? That was probably the nicest Goodwill that I've ever been in. After going to Goodwill, there was the auto store right next to Goodwill, and then there was the Dollar Tree right next to the auto store. I just have fun in the Dollar Tree, okay? I got these bags so that I can separate my meat properly and freeze it. These for the toilet work so well for camper toilets, just with how camper toilets are set up. I just snip a part of this plastic piece off and then this runs into the water and it just works the best that I've ever found for camper toilets. After we shopped at those places, we went to Jack in the Box, which Jack in the Box is so expensive these days. A medium-sized combo was $17. I'm like, why can you not go out and eat fast food for under $30 for 2 people these days? Like, isn't that crazy? But after we got all of that stuff, then we got groceries, so I'm gonna do a little Walmart grocery haul for you guys. So much less snacks compared to last week. We decided we're done with the ultra processed stuff. We're gonna try our best to get healthier. Alright friends, here's my toilet life hack. You're going to take one of these Lysol things that they sell at the Dollar Tree and you cut the little curved part off so that I can sit and be supported by the toilet seat. Look, isn't this so cool? And then it catches onto that and it fills that water into the bottom of the toilet. No stink. Good morning. It is a new day. I woke up at like 5 or 6 o'clock this morning because last night I went to bed at like 7 p.m. because we had an early dinner and I was just done with the day. So I woke up really early this morning and I'm super happy because I did all my chores last night and I made sure that everything was super clean so that I wake up happy. Is anybody else like that? And I even set up the coffee station so that I could make coffee really easily this morning, and that helped a lot. I got a load of laundry done and I dumped the black tanks, and we had to reschedule my group fitness interview for today because our brake lines busted. We weren't able to get the truck fixed on time in order to get me to my interview that was supposed to be on Sunday. So it's Wednesday. It is almost 8 o'clock in the morning and my interview is at 10:30. to go in for my interview. It's 10:17. I am nervous, but I know that I am qualified, so I'll walk in there with confidence. Okay, so I just got home from doing my interview at the gym, and it was a little disappointing because they implied that they needed instructors, but when I got there, they said that I would start as like a member support person and then ask members if they'd be interested in taking my class for $16 an hour instead of the $18.30 like I initially was told. So that kind of made me feel a little weird. They said I would also be subbing other people's classes until they've decided that they have interest in having my class slot available. So I don't really know what any of that means right now. And I'm a little disappointed. I mean, you can see why I'm a little disappointed. This isn't what I went in thinking. Like, I went in thinking that, oh, like, it's gonna be easy to get hired and then I'll just have a class on the schedule that I teach weekly. Like, one class is like all I was expecting, really. Maybe two, and then to sub for other instructors. But with them saying all of that weird stuff, I mean, I'm fine with subbing other people's classes, but I really just don't want to do any of the extra stuff and then not get paid equivalently per hour. That's just really weird to me. And also their room wasn't really the best room. Like, I was expecting like a standard yoga room, but they don't quite have a mirror in there yet, and she said she was gonna get a mirror for the room, which typically, if you don't know, yoga studios have like a huge mirror all the way across the wall that you are able to see the instructor with. So there's no big mirror, and then there's not really as much equipment as I was anticipating. I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I'm gonna tell them that I am still interested in subbing, but I'm not gonna do any of the extra stuff, and I'm just gonna be grateful with where I'm at with this transition. We are in a much smaller area than where we originally came from, so I can understand why they wouldn't have as much opportunity here for that. I'm gonna quit acting like there's a problem and just be grateful with where I'm at. The grocery store responded to my text this morning because it's been about a week since I handed in my paperwork, and they said that I start tomorrow. I start tomorrow at 10 a.m. so that'll be my first day at work. So that's really awesome. I'm really grateful because, like I said, $18.25 an hour. Please, yes please, yes please, yes please. I start tomorrow. I'm super excited. There's no problems going on, only great things. I'm super happy about everything else besides the whole gym situation this morning. It really just threw me off, okay? Like, it really did throw me off. For dinner tonight, we're making pizza quesadillas. I don't know why I didn't start recording sooner. We're like halfway through the process. Toasting it is working really well to keep the tortillas flat in the oven. I've never made this before, so we're trying something new. As the side, I made some corn, and I made this salad with cheese in it and Thousand Island dressing. Oh my gosh, this turned out so much better than I expected. I wasn't sure what I was expecting. I was just kind of going with the flow. It has beef, cheese, and sauce in it. It's super good. Good morning. I start my first day at work today. They said they want me there from 10 to 6, so they're throwing me into the ringer with a full 8-hour shift. I'm not sure what I expected. I mean, I'm a full adult. So anyways, it's like 7 a.m. right now. I'm making coffee and I'm just gonna get all my morning stuff done. Yesterday in my gym interview, I did feel like manipulated and like swindled. Then they threw a lower pay at me. They were like, member outreach is like $16 an hour, by the way. Are you still interested? Oh, and by the way, we'd probably have you start with member outreach only. Like, you wouldn't be doing classes right away. You're gonna slip that in at the end after writing down the class times and like talking to me about classes and everything. Oh my gosh. And then I'm pretty sure they'd have me pay for another training that I'm already qualified for. So I don't think that that is the route I'm gonna go down, but I'm so happy with the grocery store job. That's 5 minutes down the road. That pays so well. It'll definitely get us where we want to go, and then we can just get a gym membership at a small gym. I don't have to instruct classes right now. I went really hard on instructing classes right before we left. So now I just have to roll with the punches, enjoy this new phase of my life, and I honestly am still holding on to the goal of opening my own gym one day. My fingers smell like shellfish because we were out on an amazing walk and we saw baby pigeons and we played around in the shells a little bit. Anyway, time to get ready for work. Here is the outfit. I really love my $2 Goodwill pants. I really do. Then I got my black Walmart shoes, ready to go to work for the next 8 hours. If you hear that in the background, it's either my washer or my coffee maker. Yesterday I worked a 10 to 6, which pretty much took up my whole day. I was so exhausted by the end of it. I didn't even eat for lunch, so I didn't have anything to eat. And when I got home, I thought that we were gonna go get pizza across the street, but they were out of their sourdough crust, which made me cry. So then the reason I cried was because we got a sandwich instead, and then the sandwich was so small and I was so hungry, but the sandwich was so expensive. So then Zane went back to the grocery store and got us a pizza. So today I have to go back into work 2 to 8. I did a really good job. I feel like I'm training pretty quickly, especially being a cashier. It's pretty easy. Since I did fast food, I know the register really well, and I'm really good in like speedy situations, because fast food, you're like under a timer to get the food out of the door. So yeah, I'm gonna get to editing my video today, then I'll go to work. So thank you, friend, for sticking to the end, and I'll see you next week.